Hey everybody, this is Andron with another Pro Travel Plus update. Guys, today's Sunday, looks like May the 17th. Guys, I want to tell you about a call we had yesterday. It was in regards to the Rising Star promotion. This promotion here is crazy. Pretty much what they're offering is 1 to 2 shares out of the company if you actually, within the next 15 days, 14 days now, but the next 14 days here, if you actually, bring on 3 to 5 people. What they're offering is either 1 to 2 shares, out of the company's, 1% earning, and we've already made over $1 million in the first 29 days. Guys, the money and this is on top of the other 5 ways that we get paid. So I mean that's awesome. And like I said, I've only been here, roughly 29 days, and you can see already my matrix is already almost filled out. I'm sure, come this Friday, this whole matrix will be filled out. Again, this Rising Star promotion, it's definitely going to give you the type of income that you can quit your job. Besides the matrix already, folks have a chance to, next to the company, we've already reached the $1 million mark in 29 days. And, in other words, 1 to 2 shares out of, 1%, and it's definitely going to be, in other words, each month we go, it's going to be a lot more, out of the company's earnings. But this is their way of giving back to us. And I mean, some folks are, thinking, okay, this could be extra 2 or 3 thousand per month on top of what you would already make, which I mean that's substantial enough for a lot of people to have the type of income on the side. Guys, I kind of wanted, I wanted to go ahead and share some of the information on the call, so let me go ahead and do that here for you guys.
The money, or it's all about the product, or whatever it might happen to be. And we've got those things here, but what we really have, and why I'm so excited about what's happening in Pro Travel Plus, we have a genuine family here, Charles. I'm so excited to see everybody really embracing the culture, being a part of it, getting with their teams, bringing them to these calls. So as much as I'm thrilled with your work ethic and what you've done, and as much as I'm excited to be a part of this and being able to run things on the corporate side, more than anything, I am honored and pleased to be able to say that it's the people on this call and the people that are part of this company that are turning this into the biggest launch of 2015. And what we're seeing on a day-to-day basis is more and more excitement. It keeps building and building and building. And we're not even a month old yet. We're 29 days old as of today. Happy 29-day anniversary, everybody. And that's awesome. On the call today, we have folks from Australia, China, Sweden, Winnipeg, Canada, England, Scotland, and that's just the ones who were able to tell us where they were from, because I have a lot more people that, we had to mute the lines a little early today because we had so many people coming in. I don't even know what other countries might be on the line today, but I want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules. Who knows what time zone is happening where, but I can say someone somewhere is in the middle of the night listening to this call. It's very impressive to see that, and there's a good reason for that. And of course, I don't want to skip the U.S. I guess we have a couple people in the U.S. that are on the call right now.
Yeah,
so,
that's huge. You know what, Seth? One of the things that I wanted to bring up about this call is we were across the table. You probably remember this conversation from yesterday. We were across the table with 3 individuals. I'm not going to name them, but I'm going to say that they are the owners of some of the most successful network marketing companies out there. And they're great, great guys. And so because of our relationship with them, we were just having a chit-chat, having a cup of coffee, and they asked, how's it going with your company? And let me tell you guys, there's no competition. They all want us to succeed. This industry needs to succeed for everyone to have an opportunity. And so they asked me, how are things going? I said, well, we have a call every day, and I need to ask you guys a question. I said, is this good to have 2 calls every day? And they looked at us and they said, well, it really depends on how much your calls are attended. That might that might not look good to have 2 calls a day. And I said, well, actually, most of the time on our evening calls, we have over 250 people day after day after day for the last 30 days. About lots. Remember that response that they had when they heard that? And we were kind of we didn't even want to tell them what's happening on our Saturday call. So you guys are the talk of the world right now, and you guys are doing exactly what we dreamed of early on, and that is participating on a daily basis. So thank you all very much. And Seth, if you don't mind me sharing this, I know there's a number that we've already hit, and we hit it on our anniversary. Do you want to share that number of gross sales that we hit already on our anniversary, our 1-month anniversary?
Sure, and I'm gonna tell everybody the number, but I want you guys to understand that there's a really good reason we're sharing this number with you, and it really has to do with something that's going to be a big benefit to you in the announcement that we're going to make today. And by the way, today's training call is going to focus exclusively on the announcement we're going to make, and we're going to train you how to maximize that as we move forward. So that number that Charles is referring to is 1 million. That's the number. $1 million in sales in the company in less than 30 days. Very, very impressive number. And that's all neat and that's great. And great. So the company did $1 million. Oh yay! What does that mean to me, right, Charles? Wouldn't it be neat if we could find a way to take the success that we've had and reward people who were first movers, who took action and came into this company? Now, some folks, you came into this company, you saw some of our great emails and our follow-up and that kind of stuff, might have grabbed a spot, and perhaps so far you haven't had an opportunity to really go and share this with the world. Perhaps to this point in time, you maybe don't have a massive downline or even any downline. Let's say you have nobody in your team right now. We wanted to reward you because of your great timing as being a part of this company at this moment in time. So we've done something very, very special that we're really, really excited about. But before I get to that, for one moment, Charles, I know we talked about making sure we recognize some of our leaders, and I'm going to make this announcement, and then we'll also actually maybe let's talk about let's recognize some of our leaders real quick, and also talk about the training call schedule so that everybody is locked in with what's going to happen today and tomorrow as we're doing a little shifting in our call schedule, and then I'll get into the announcement. So why don't you tell us about some of the folks that are out there and what they're doing? I know we had a great meeting yesterday or 2 days ago with a big crew here in Dallas, Texas. Maybe we can talk a little bit about that and some of our big leaders, and then we'll talk about the exciting reason that we're mentioning the number $1 million here in a second. So Charles, why don't you take that away?
All right. Absolutely. I did mention that, the schedule is up in the Facebook page, and it's also going to be up in our back office very shortly. But, we came to Dallas, and out of the blue, Alan Jones, who has spent a lot of time at the top of the leaderboard, put together a travel party that had over 50 people at his first travel party. If that's any indication as to what's going on here in Dallas and in Alan's team, that is phenomenal for a company that's only 30 days old. We have Robin Mansell and Gerald Wilhite. They are just doing an amazing job of sharing the support, harnessing the support that they bring to the teams. Every question that's out there, they field those questions. We are so thankful, and they work as a group and a family and a team to make sure that all of their people are not only informed, but I see such a great job of leaders like Robin and Gerald and Cindy Buchanan and the PTP team and Matt Boston. I see you guys doing something that is absolutely the most important thing to do, and that is recognizing your people the moment they come on board. If you guys want to know how to be a great leader, realize that great leaders recognize and give people recognition for just doing the first things, the simple things. Coming on board is a huge step for a lot of people. Bringing on your first enrollee is a huge step, and you guys are doing a great job of recognizing them. So we want to say hats off to you and the team leaders. We see Chris Collins doing training out there. He is completely giving a professional look and feel to Pro Travel Plus. He mentors me a lot of times on the best way to respond to some of the questions out there. After you hear this announcement, you're going to want to do something with, if you don't mind.
I love it. And then before I announce it, I want to say you're going to get the details in an email that's coming to you after the call. So if you missed something on the call, as I start to talk about what we're going to do here, it's okay. You're going to get all the details, plus the recorded call is going to be in the email. So if you want to go through this again, you're welcome to do that. And we are so excited to share with you guys something that we are calling our Rising Star Promotion. Our Rising Star Promotion is all about the fact that with this ridiculous start that we've had in less than 30 days, 29 days since we launched, we've brought in, as I mentioned before, we've already brought in $1 million so far. It's a nice start. It's a nice start, and we have a lot of big things to do. We have a lot of work ahead of us. And in that work, you're going to see this company grow and grow and grow. And now, with a start like that, you might think, well, wow, that's awesome, and you could probably expect us to do, maybe 50, maybe 100 million over the next 365 days. Now, the next 365 days is a very specific thing that I'm mentioning for a very specific reason. Because what we want to do for you, with your great timing coming into this company, we want to share that with you. And here's how we're going to do that. We are going to take 1% of all our net profits and give you a share in Pro Travel Plus if you're willing to do just a little bit in the next 16 days. So starting today is May 16th, you have until May 31st to do something that I think is very achievable, Charles. And if you do that, we're going to give you a share of 1% of all our net profits for the next 365 days. In fact, I think we're going to turn the clock back. I need to verify that and get the exact details on that, but we're going to turn the clock back and actually pay it from that point for 365 days. Here's how it works, guys. This is so exciting. If you simply share this program, Pro Travel Plus, with 3 people before the end of the month, and you remain active yourself through the next 12 months, you're going to earn a share of 1% of our net profits. Now, this is a really easy qualification. Maybe a lot of people have come in and looked at the leaderboard, and maybe you got discouraged. And Paul Della Penna, and these guys are tearing it up. And you thought, oh, there's no way I can catch up to these guys. That's okay. It's okay. We've decided to do something really exciting. For those that are already on the leaderboard, it's time to go back to work for just a little bit and bring in 3 people. When you bring in 3 people into this program, you're going to earn 1 share in our profit pool. Now, it doesn't matter if 1 person qualifies or if 500 people qualify or 1,000 people qualify. Everybody's going to get a share from that pool. And here's why that's so exciting. Because after May 31st, you can't qualify anymore. So starting June 1st, that qualification cuts off. And what's cool about that is you have an opportunity as a first mover, as somebody who came into this company and supported us and has been on these calls. We're talking about 300, 400, 500 people on every single call that we're running twice a day, afternoon and evening, and you're part of that movement. So we want to reward them to be here as a part of that by giving you a share of our profits through 365 days worth as this company grows. And if you think $1 million is a good chunk of money, you haven't seen anything yet, because this company is quickly going to go to 20 million, 50 million, and $100 million over the next 365 days. And the best part is, that's your money. That's you making money with us because you introduced this program to 3 people. Now, that sounds like a pretty easy qualification to hit, but we've gone even 1 step further with that, Charles. And what we've done with that, we've actually given you the opportunity to earn yet another share. You might be thinking, okay, 2 shares, 6 people. Nope, that's not right. 2 shares, you earn 2 shares in the profit pool by sharing this with just 5 people. You actually enroll 5 people over the next 15 days before the end of the month on May 31st at midnight Pacific time. You bring in 5 people, you're going to earn 2 shares in that profit pool, in a profit pool that essentially the expiration date happens here in less than a month, but it's going to go on and pay you month after month after month as long as you stay active.
Yeah, as you heard right there, if you really are truly serious about making a change in your life, you definitely want to get on within the next 14 days here and make it happen, not only for yourself but for your family. So if you want more information, I have it down below within the description and also in the comments. And let's go ahead and build this out and go ahead and make the type of money that can definitely change your life. So if you're ready to lock on, go ahead and you know what to do.